really needs to be reviewed because it has so fitting to these children. They are most of the things they are conversant with are digital. They are digital. You see a 3-year-old child, you put a smartphone, you without even training that child, you see the child in hours or minutes, the child is able to do something with that. Yeah, because he's a digital child. So we are trying. They are digital natives and we are analog, and so we are trying to fit them into their generation. And in order for us to be able to attend to them and train them, we should need to review the curriculum.
Thank you so much. Mr. Kunle Abubakar, what do you think are some of the global challenges we are facing, and then how can we come to build a bridge between having analog and then digital? Because some of our teachers today, it's few of persons from the digital space in quotes, but are actually teachers today that have the passion to be there. What can we do to build a link?
Yeah, good morning, viewers. So, moderator, good morning. Thank you very much for that question. See, I need not to repeat what they have said, but the key point I want to raise here is the issue of content development, implementation, and evaluation. It's very, very important. See, it's unfortunate in our country, the content is okay, but how did you develop the content?
Yeah.
We fail to involve the stakeholders in the curriculum development, the classroom teachers. We are the teachers in the classroom that knows the quantum information required or needed by these learners. We just develop the curriculum upstairs and give us downstairs to implement. It's a problem. So what I'm saying is that when you want to develop curriculum, involve the implementer, the stakeholders, especially the teachers. Okay, that's very, very key. The second part of it is the implementation itself. As she has said it, we do not have skilled, trained, competent teachers. We don't have that enough. We have the curriculum. The curriculum is fantastic. It's okay. But who are the people to implement it? I remember I was the subcommittee chairman on this curriculum review at Asaba. When we were asked to review the curriculum, I headed the curriculum for the section of value, the national values and listing. There I told the commissioner who was there, this cannot work. It's very, very work. I said that please, this curriculum for the national values and religious national values, it can't work. Because we are not involved. And with bear me witness, a year after it was reviewed. Because we were not involved from the beginning. So it is very, very important we are involved in developing the curriculum. Having said that, the evaluation of the curriculum is faulty. You can see that the content is okay. There is problem with the process of developing the content. Secondly, the implementation is also has a problem. But we are not having competent hands. Government doesn't train teachers. You don't have money to train teachers. Public schools, they don't train teachers. Private schools don't take teachers. You can imagine teachers that graduated 10 years ago, no training. Private school not train, government not train, no money. And you want to teach these children what you have learned 10 years ago. So it's very key. Then after that, we talk on evaluation. When I mean evaluation, why do you evaluate nowadays? Exam and practice day. Either I read, I don't read, I will pass the exam. Just pay for it, you have your A's. And when you now come to office to work, that's a problem. You can now see that the content is okay, but the process of developing is faulty. The implementers are not involved. Secondly, the implementation tool, no competent hands. Thirdly, evaluation tool is wrong. Exam malpractice from primary school in the school, internal exams, exam malpractice. Then when you go for external exams, exam malpractice. So the curriculum has been rubbished. So those are the challenges, but the content is okay.
The content is
okay. That's global challenges. It's okay.
Thank you so much. And let's go back to Dr. Agbejule. Doctor, do you think that enough attention is given to the education sector in Nigeria? And if no, what can be done differently?
Well, it's going to be a problem, or it's a great problem, big problem, because in view of the global downtown, you see, government will always say there's no money. You remember, if you recall, Nigeria go borrowing all the time. So where would they get money to implement this, the content of the curriculum? And if you want to implement curriculum successfully, right from the planning stage to the implementation stage to the evaluation stage, money must be involved. There have to be training and retraining. They have to be training and retraining, as I said, and this involves money. Where would they get the money? So the only thing that can help, like deviating a little bit from what my Abubakar said, government actually sell teachers on training, but the training is not enough. It's a crash program training. They do it maybe 2, 3, 4 days. Now, this training is supposed to be elaborate. Like if you are training teachers in the area of ICT, where are the computers? Where are the people who have the technical know-how? Because computer involves money. There must be computers, there must be all the gadgets that should be used. And to train somebody in computer area, it's just 1 week or 2 weeks is not even enough. So they have to go training them and train them, and even go to the schools and train them and make these computers available. Look, like my former school, the one they gave, it's not working. We tried everything, it didn't work. How are we going to make the school ICT compliance? It's not possible. So back to what you said, the only way we have the government has to do it is to source from money. Well, if you have to get involved private sector into the education sector, better. They can also do private partnership with